Yo. Welcome back to another video. I'm Troy with Agro Salons, and in today's live video, we'll be doing Q&A. Our free consultations. If you're familiar with me and my products, you know 1-hour consultations are $300 an hour. So today I just want to come and provide you guys some free value. So send me some questions. I see we have 3 concurrent viewers. So if y'all just joining and y'all have any questions related to marketing or acquiring new customers, send them through in the chat. Also, make sure you like the live stream and share it with anyone you think this could potentially help. Again, for those of you who are just joining, we're doing a AMA, Ask Me Anything Q&A. Use this as your opportunity to get a free consultation. Doll Studio. Hey, how's it going? Also, for those of you who aren't already signed up for the free 7-day course, DM me 7-day and I'll get you access to that course. And this is a course that shows you how to generate new customers using ads. Again, for those of you who are just joining, we're doing a free Q&A style consultation. So if you have any questions, send them through. I did, but that's for a number. Yeah, that's the exchange. I'm giving you a free course in exchange for your number. Or I could sell it to you. Do Facebook ads work better than IG sponsored ads? It's the same platform. So you're basically just going to be testing the 2 different placements, Facebook or Instagram. But you also want to be setting up your ads from the Facebook Ads Manager. That will allow you to run on all the Facebook placements, whether it's Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. So what I would advise to you is to test both placements, Facebook and Instagram, and see which performs best. Typically, when I set up my ads, I usually start with Instagram first because that's the platform that I'm most active on. Then once I get Instagram working, I start launching ads over on Facebook. Cadence Hair Co. Hey, how's it going? Again, for those of you who are just joining, use this app as your opportunity to get a free consultation. So send me all of your questions. Can you dive a little into Reels being able to be used as ads now? So I don't know if you can run, the reel as an ad from boosting, but you can use the content. So that's what I meant if you're referring to the post where I said create reels, then use the reel as your ad. The whole objective is to use the reels to see what people like or what they engage with, then take that same piece of content and run it as an ad in your ads manager. So I know a lot of people were saying they couldn't boost their reels, but what I meant was the content inside of Ads Manager. And the reason why I said, hey, use 10 pieces of different content is because sometimes you have to test different angles or different hooks with your audience to see what they like best or what they respond to. Then you go all in on the one that got the most engagement. Let me see if I can show y'all an example. So I'm running ads right now for the 7-day course. So I'm gonna show you the difference that I'm paying based on the hook. Give me 1 second. Again, if you're just joining, send me some questions. I also like re-upload. Yes. All we're trying to do is test content and test hooks. And I'm going to show you why. Give me a second. But while I look this up, y'all again send me some questions. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me bring this over to my other screen. Okay, so here's an example of me testing, or while I say test. So I'm testing two different audiences, and I'm also testing a no interest audience. So I'm using two audience with one interest, and I'm using no interest at all. Now, if you look at my cost per message, and this is my objective messages, I want people to message me. If you notice, the interest with no, the ad set with no interest has the cheapest messages. So that's why I always say test. Some people get caught up on, hey, what interest should I pick for my ads? I'm literally showing you where I use two interests and I use one ad set with no interest, and the no interest gets the cheapest conversions. Now, when we go a little bit deeper and see which individual ads are getting the cheapest messages, this is where what I mean by testing hooks. So one of my hooks say, can you handle 5 to 10 more clients for your extension business? One hook says, want a free 7-day course on how to get more clients using ads. Then one asks 2 questions. So this could be the reason why it's getting cheaper conversions, because it's like double hooking the person. So they're definitely interested. So it's basically asking, do you provide hair extension services? Yes. Do you want to learn how to book more clients with ads? Yes. So they're mentally checking it off. So if you notice, the one that asked 2 questions is getting message conversions for $2.60 versus the others at $8 and $6. So I'm gonna let this run like 3 more days. Then I will shut off the ones that are not getting the cheaper conversions, and then focus all of my efforts and money into that campaign to get even more conversions. So this is why I say always test different content, test different hooks, test different audiences. How much would you suggest spending per day on ads? I would start with as little as $5 per day. So $5 per day over 30 to 60 days. So basically what you want to do is give your ads time. So set up a cold traffic campaign going after people who don't know you, and set up a warm traffic campaign targeting people who have been to your site and have not purchased, or have added to cart and have not purchased. Anything we need to do effectively gain clients on ID sponsor. Anything we need to do to effectively gain clients on ID sponsor. It's mainly about how much money you spend in total. So I always say don't focus on the daily budget. Don't focus on how many days your ads run. Focus on how much you spend overall. Reason being, let me show you something. Hopefully y'all can see this. So I don't know, it's showing blurry on my end. But for this campaign, my cost per purchase was $170. So that's telling me I need to spend at least $170 to get one customer. Now imagine a scenario where I run my ads at $5 per day and I let them run 2 weeks. I would not have spent enough money within the 2 weeks to spend $170 to get a customer. So it's many ways to get to this example, $170 cost per purchase. I could go $17 per day over 10 days and get my one sale every 10 days. I could go $170 per day and get one sale per day. I can go $340 per day and get 2 sales per day. So it's important to know what you expect to spend per customer. Then from there, you can reverse engineer what you're going to spend per day to acquire however many customers you're trying to acquire within that day, within that week, within that month. So for anybody just getting started, $5 per day over 30 to 60 days. Basically, what you want to do is give your ads enough time to spend enough money to potentially get you a customer. If you're just joining, we're doing Q&A. So again, use this as your free consultation and send me some questions. Let's see. But does that answer y'all questions on spend? Basically, just set a budget aside that you're willing to lose. Running ads is like calculated. It's like a calculated gamble, essentially. I've run, tens of $1,000s worth of ads before I actually saw some significant conversions or, even getting some money back. So it does take a lot of testing, tweaking, and money. That's the hard part for me. I'm trying to figure out how to set up ads to target a particular age group of women to follow me and then potentially shop. How should I go about that? So if you're setting up ads to get followers in the hopes that they will shop, you have to know your numbers, and that's a long play. That's a long game, because do you know how long it takes someone to become aware of you and turn into a customer? Like how many weeks, how many days, how many months? Like for example, in my business, I know it takes someone 56 days on average to become a customer of mine. So if I, use your strategy where I'm trying to run ads to get customers, I know it's probably going to take about 2 months for that person to become a customer. Now you have to keep that in mind, because now you're exchanging your money today for money in the future. So you can go with that strategy, or I suggest running ads directly to your site to get conversions, depending on what you sell. If you're offering a service, I would recommend running ads to your DM to converse with that person to get a sale. So hopefully that helps. The follow ads to follow me thing is a method, is a strategy, but you have to play the long game when you're doing that. Would you suggest running ads through my Shopify store? No, I always set your ads up on the Facebook Ads Manager. My website conversion rate has been 1.92 or higher. No, that's like every. So she's saying she has a close to a 2% conversion rate. That means every 100 people come to her site, about 2 people buy. How do I position my ads to get more people to my website? So first thing you have to figure out is your average order value. That allows you to reverse engineer what you're going to spend in ads potentially, to acquire a customer. So let's say your average order value is 300, and you're getting the 2 conversions or whatever. That means every 100 visitors you get to your site, you're getting about $600 in sales. So from there, you kind of reverse engineer what you need to pay per click as far as the ads are concerned to make them profitable for you. So run either video content or any content that's performing good with your existing audience, then go from there. It's not necessarily about how you position the ads. Just make sure the content is good, you're running conversion ads, and you've picked the audience that could potentially be interested in your product. You have someone that's spamming that chat. Okay, I got them. YouTube, stop sending me spam people. Send me real people. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. If you're gaining any value from the stream, please like it, please share it. Again, for those of you who haven't signed up for the 7-day course, DM me the phrase 7-day on Instagram and I'll send you access to that course. How much should a startup business spend on ads? Hair, by the way. There's no particular number, but if I were you and I'm just getting started with my hair business, I would allocate about $5 per day over 60 days. So it's about $300. I would allocate $300 at $5 per day over 60 days to start testing some ads. Don't expect a lot to happen, so fast with a $5 per day budget, but that gives you enough time and enough spend to see what's what. So your average order value is 400. Your site converts at 2%. As far as I'm concerned, you're ready for ads, because in the hair business on Facebook ads, you may spend about $2 per click. Let me see if I can draw this out for y'all so it can make some sense. What's that website called? Okay, so her site converts at 2%. And her AOV, average order value, is $400. Excuse my writing. So that means every 100 visitors she gets to her site, that's 100 V for 100 visitors. She gets 2 sales. So with her 2 sales and her average order value of $400, can anyone tell me how much money she has made off those 2 customers in total? Let's say today she gets 100 visitors to her site. She gets her 2 sales at an average order value of $400. How much money has she made for the day? That's a great question. Okay, thank you. And it also gives you time to get ready for the sales. Can you repeat that again? The part about you think at the point you're ready for ads. She's ready for ads because her website converts at 2%, which means it has proven itself that somebody wants her products. And her average order value is $400, which is a high average order value. So that means they're coming, they're converted, and they're spending a lot of money. Okay, so $800. She's right. So 100 visitors has netted her $800 in sales. So 100 visitors essentially equals $800 to her business. Okay. So now, on average, when you run ads for hair, you're probably going to spend anywhere from $1 to about $2 per click. That means per visitor to your site. So we're going to go on the high end. We're going to say, hey, every click she gets to her site when she's running ads, she's spending $2. So we're going to multiply 100 visitors times $2 CPC. CPC is cost per click. And that's going to equal $200. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. $200 in ad costs. So, if she launches her ads, in theory, with a $200 per day budget, and our cost per click is $2. That means she's going to be driving 100 visitors to her site every day with that $200 budget. And that $200 budget, in theory, based on her conversion rate and her average order value, should net her $800 in sales, which is a 4 times return on ad spend. So she's getting 4 times her money back from running ads. Press 1 in the chat if that makes sense. So how much should my budget be when running ads? $5 per day. Well, I'm not gonna tell you jump out there, at $200 per day, but with your site already proving itself in such high average order value, I would say like 25 per day. I will feel more comfortable since your site's already converted and telling you, hey, test $25 per day. So hopefully this makes sense. Ads comes down to numbers. That's it. A lot of people try to complicate this. Usually when your ads don't work, and this is no offense to no one, either no one wants your product or you're not specific enough to who it is that you're trying to serve. You're just like, hey, I have hair, come buy it. The money, especially now in this climate, is going to be in being more specific about who you serve. Super specific. The more narrow you can get about the type of person that you serve, the more money you're going to make. You got to think about, it's like you're in competition with a lot of people. Everybody has hair. Everybody has good hair, supposedly. So if we have 1,000 people in the marketplace with good hair, why am I going to buy your hair? Unless you can separate yourself. You can run ads all day. You can drive as much traffic as you want. We had a hair brand, and I drove 30, 60, 40,000 people over to that site. But it had a poor conversion rate because we didn't separate ourselves. We just blended in with the market. And right now it's even more competition. So if you want to make some money and you're not making money now, get specific about who you serve and figure out where there are holes within your marketplace that you can fill. Yes. If you're just starting out with business, the type of website you have matter. Can it be simple as Shopify? So yeah, I'm always going to go with Shopify with e-commerce. They just have more tools for you to be successful. Everything integrates with Shopify pretty easily. They have a nice analytics platform and all that stuff. So I'm always going to recommend Shopify. How do we find out if your site is converting? Go to your analytics. If you have a Shopify site, go to your analytics tab and it'll show you your website's conversion rate. How do you know when your site is good for conversions? It's been hard to organically get 100 clicks to my site. Should I test ads to see if I get? Yeah, so if you struggle with getting visitors to your site organically, ads is a way to bypass that. To see if you have a working something on your hand. So yes, definitely try ads. That way you'll know in a shorter period of time whether your site works or not. Because imagine this, a lot of girls, they'll go 2 years or let's say a year and only generate 1,000 visitors to their site, which really isn't enough to kind of tell if you have something working on your hand that somebody wants. So imagine after that year, like, oh, I didn't get no sales, or I only got one sale, I quit. With ads, you can drive 100 visitors in a day, or 1,000 visitors in a day, or in a week, or in a month, and learn fairly quickly if this is going to work or not. If you run ads and you drive 1,000 people to your site and you get no sales, that's a sign to you that, hey, I need to go back to the drawing board and figure something else out. Like I said, even in my own business, I mean, it took me a combination of everything under the sun to, kind of figure out what's working. That's showing up every day, posting every day, creating content, going live, getting feedback from you guys to, essentially figure out what it is that people want. So if you're not there yet, you're not making the sales that you desire, just keep putting in the work, putting in the reps. And eventually you're going to figure out exactly what your audience wants, what people are willing to spend money on, then just continue to give them that. Does this process work for service-based business as well as hair services? Yes. Ads work for all businesses. The only thing is different. The only thing that's different is the process, your sales process. You show an ad that takes someone to your website. That's typical for someone that's selling the product on the site. If you're a service-based business, you may show an ad that lands someone in your DM, in your messenger, or even a phone call. Is video better than images? I prefer video over image, but definitely test both. How much would 1,000 visitors cost? Right now, you're probably paying anywhere from $1 to $2.50 per click. So anywhere that's going to range from $1,000 to $2,500 for 1,000 visitors. I'm thinking it might be best to start with an awareness strategy for ads and get people on my email list. And so even now, I don't know what you mean by awareness strategy. Does that mean you're running an awareness objective? Because even even if you're trying to collect emails, that still will be a conversion ad. Is offering a product in a contest. Can you sign up? We've tried that. What it does is it attracts lower quality people to your email list. I think the only way for that to be effective, like where you offer, some type of giveaway in exchange for an email, is if you nurture them for a long time. Meaning, you have them on an email sequence that may be like 90 emails long, where you're sending them an email like once a day or once every other day, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and playing the long game. So for some of you, email marketing is a thing. A lot of times people are trying to figure out, how to do this on Instagram or how to do this with ads, overlooking some, easier, more predictable, cheaper ways to market your product, such as email, such as text. So don't overlook those methods either. And with the email thing, that's simply you running the ad to collect emails, then learning email marketing to figure out how to nurture this person from a cold lead to a customer. Running ads for you to sign up on a landing page. Okay, got it. Yeah, I had a client. She did a similar strategy. I don't think she collected emails though. So if I were you, what I would do is capture that email for that free thing, and then, immediately send them to the to your products. Actually, let me show y'all a funnel I just created. This is a chatbot funnel I created for a wig brand. So, hopefully y'all can see this because it's showing up blurry on my end. Are you saving this live? Yes, it'll be saved. So this is a wig brand, and basically I created a bot, a DM bot, where if this person comments on a post, they're going to be automatically sent a DM. And basically what that DM is going to say is, hey, would you like to see our products, or would you like to essentially learn more about our business? Then depending on what they select, takes them to look at, the top 3 products, or it takes them to like an FAQ page. But after that, If we keep scrolling, every 23 hours, this person is going to be fed content. So every 23 hours for 7 days, I'm sending them valuable content, whether how to install a wig, how to take it off, showing them other people wearing the wig, etc. So this is to essentially nurture them. Then on the 7 day, we send them a 24-hour only promo, just for anyone subscribed to the chatbot that they can use to save money. So hopefully we have nurtured them within that 7 days and they're ready to buy something, with a discount. If not, we've probably collected an email and a phone number. We continue to follow up with them through email, through phone, until they buy, in the future. I don't want a lower quality audience. What ways do you think is the best to get people to sign up other than a contest? So we've toyed with a few different ideas, maybe like a hair care guide, how to maintain my extensions guide, how to maintain my wigs guide. You kind of have to poll your audience and figure out what's valuable to them and what you can create for free and give them that in exchange for their contact information. So like I've created, the free 7-day course in exchange for your phone numbers. If y'all been DMing me for like the past 2 or 3 weeks, I'm after phone numbers now, because it has higher open rate, higher click rate. But I want everything. I want the DM. I want you to subscribe to my chatbot. I want the phone number. I want the email to be able to contact you to provide you with value. Then ultimately, maybe you buy something. So basically find the content with the most engagement, run an ad for that, 25 per day. 4 days you receive to sell, so every $100 spent. In theory, every $100 spent. I have to say that because you never know what happens until you run the ads. Like yesterday, for example, if y'all were on here earlier when I showed my message campaign, I was getting messages for like $11, which is way too high. I'm not willing to spend $11 for those leads, because the previous campaign I ran, the leads were $3, so I'm willing to spend about $3 at the most. So I could have prematurely turned my campaign off because I didn't like what I was seeing yesterday, but after giving it some time, giving it another day, now I'm getting leads for $1. So my point is, you never really know what's going on with ads until you start running them and give them time, because there is a learning phase where Facebook has to essentially learn who it is that you're looking for. Do you have an additional course on how to run a funnel like this? No, not yet, because I've just been doing a lot of testing with this right now. I mean, I've been on ManyChat since we were doing hair back in Dallas, and that was maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. But I just got back on it since now it allows you to DM people. I probably put together a course or something free for this, but I think this ManyChat and this chatbot stuff will be the sequence to unlocking a lot more money out of your ad spend. Because I'm paying about $1.25 to get somebody to DM me. And you're paying about $1.25 to $2 to get somebody to click on your website. Like, who do you think is going to win? I'm going to win. 'Cause I get to talk to this person for $1.25. You get to send them to a website where they just click around and stuff. So imagine you sell wigs, you sell hair, but you send them to the DM first to see what type of hair, what type of wig. Have they ever worn a wig before? Have they ever worn hair before? As well as collecting the email and the phone number. So not only are we getting this person in our DM for $1.25, we're collecting phone and email to follow with them later, all for the $1.25. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's why I always encourage DM. And like I said, with this bot, it's super simple. It can get a lot more complex than this, but we're getting to know this person first before we send them to our site. Y'all typically send people to the home page, but imagine if we said, hey, what would you like to see first? Then send them exactly to that product or straight to that product. That's less clicks for them, and they're gonna be wowed by you because you engage with them first before sending them to your website. And with ad costs being so high, you have to think of more creative ways to get people into your business for less money. So the beauty of this is the person, when they do click on your ad, they never have to leave Facebook or Instagram, which Facebook don't want people leaving Facebook or Instagram. That's why when you click on an ad, it typically opens up the website in Instagram's or in Facebook's browser. That way you're technically still on the platform. They don't want nobody to leave. So it's best you can try to run ads using their features to keep everybody here before sending them elsewhere. This is all the Facebook ads for DM. So this connects to your everything. It connects to your Instagram, your Messenger, your WhatsApp, your Telegram. And these are the 4 biggest messaging platforms in the world. So it connects to all of that. It also has a text function and it has an email function. So it's like an all-in-one tool. I have a call started in about 15 minutes, so get all y'all questions out before then. This is all. Is it smart to run ads for followers if you have low follower count on IG for your hair company? I would not, unless you're going to do a combination of running ads to your site, to your profile, and also retargeting people that either has engaged with your content or people that's been to your site but haven't purchased. So basically setting your ads up like in a funnel. I think that's the overall best scenario. I don't think it's smart just to run ads just for followers. I do see a lot of people doing that, but the main people I see running ads to their profile for followers are credit repair people. I don't know if they're like learning this somewhere, but I see a lot of them doing it. They're not sending the website, they're not sending DM, they're sending for more followers. And I know a lot of people do that also because they set up their ads incorrectly. This app is called ManyChat, ManyChat.com. So if any hairstylists are on here, what we would do with this tool back in the day is let me see if I can find it for y'all right quick. We would do so this bot has a function that when someone comments on a post, it'll send them a DM. So let me see if I can find that for you. So it would send them a DM, and basically what we would do is anyone that DM'd us, we would offer them like a special or a promo or a coupon or something. And we got like really, really cheap leads of people, needing their hair done, but also hitting us up in a DM. So we're getting people in our chair for $25 for a $250 bundle plus install. So that was like the deal that we were offering. But this bot, it has a lot of functions. So I definitely recommend anyone interested to look into it. But it's ManyChat, ManyChat.com. Do you still running ads, startup business, work business? Yeah, for me to manage your ads, you must already be generating income. I do have a new coaching program for those of you who are not seeing the sales. Hold on. For those of you who are not seeing the sales that you're looking for. Can you have Aria bring my charger? immediately. Um, no, I had it earlier. It's by the fireplace. Yeah. All right. What looking at conversion rates from Shopify do you start with? I typically do like the last 90 days. So if you're trying to gauge your conversion rate, like do like last 60 or 90 days, then go from there. Again, for those of you who are gaining any valuable insight from this live, please like it, share it. We have 12 more minutes, so get y'all questions out. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, cool cat. Oh, can I have some water too?
Where?
All right, give me some grapefruit juice.
Okay.
Any other questions? Again, for those of you who have not signed up for the 7-day course and you want to learn how to run ads to book more clients, DM me the phrase 7-day and I'll send you access to that course. And for those of you that have service-based businesses and don't want to learn how to run ads, you want me to do it for you, DM me the phrase do it for me. I do have a done-for-you service for service-based businesses as well, where I manage your ads for you. I've been marking up. I'll start running ads to get more click outs to my site. I think the best strategy for those of you who aren't getting sales right now is to run ads to collect emails or phone numbers and learn how to do text marketing or email marketing. Ela Flair Hair, I think she made about 50K off of email marketing. Hey, how's it going? She only had a following size of 5,000. I don't know how many people are on her list, but she don't have a large following, and she still made a pretty significant income just from text marketing. So I think, to kind of be ahead of the game right now, and especially with how high ad cost is, you need to be focused on collecting email and doing email marketing or collecting email and text. How much does that one? The setup fee for the done for you service is $3,500, and monthly management is $1,000 per month. It starts at $1,000 per month. It depends on the budget. But for anyone on this live interested in that service, I'll take $1,000 off the setup fee today only. So setup fee for today would be $2,500. I'm not sure if you answered this already. Do you recommend running ads to grow your following on your hair page? No, I would try to go after the sale first. I mean, the best advice I can give you on this live right now is going after a phone or email. Because even if you capture the phone in an email, you still can email or text them and say, hey, follow me. And for someone to leave a phone or an email shows a level of interest that a follow does not. It's easier for me to tap follow than it is for me to give you my phone number or email. So, don't necessarily, because a lot of people, they'll run ads for followers and be like, hey, I'm getting cheap followers, but they probably just be that cheap followers. So focus on collecting something that you can contact somebody with, because
the ice is flowing because it's up because of the ice.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I swirl it around to make it look like a tornado.
Thank you, ma'am.
You only got like this much left in the bottom.
What was I saying? So the quality of the lead is important as well. Also, remember when you run an ads for followers, if you're not extremely active on your social media, posting every day, reels, live, stories, it's no point in trying to grow your followers because they're not really going to see your content anyway. You just have a lot of followers. Unless you can engage with them people like really good, don't worry about growing your follower count. Yeah, I got a text message from Yummy 3 times a week. And see, that's what I be saying is like you want to mimic these 7-8 figure brands. I'm pretty sure Yummy's like a 7-figure per year brand. And if you go to their website, look at the content, look at the quality of the product pages, just the little features on their website, they're texting you 3 times a week. If I'm a hair brand, I want to do everything that they're doing. Now, I know some people are like, I don't want to annoy people. You are going to annoy some people. Like I have people every time I send an email, I probably lose like 5 to 10 subscribers. That's fine. I just need to go get some more subscribers. We didn't want them on our list anyway. But barely on IG. Yeah, a lot of people, they're not hanging out on Instagram as much anyway. So it's like when they get on Instagram is going to do their best to try to keep that person on the platform. And 9 times out of 10, that's not going to involve Instagram showing them your content. It's probably going to come from an influencer or a celebrity. Whoever they engage with the most, that's whose content they're going to see. 9 times out of 10, if your hair page isn't a Kendra or a Snob Life or something of that nature, no one's really going to see your content like that. Unless you're telling people, hey, turn on notifications and all of that jazz. And the name of the game is to kind of be on every channel. I'm not saying, don't post, don't use Instagram, but don't just rely on one. And you definitely want to start collecting some type of assets from these people, whether it's, like I said, a phone number or email. Because these platforms are constantly throttling organic reach and they're constantly raising up ad cost. So even if you do decide, hey, today, you know what, I'm going to start running ads, I'm going to start spending my money for customers, now it's too expensive. And the strategy that you've learned, last month is not working this month. So we have about 4 minutes. If y'all want to get off the rest of y'all questions. How do you collect the email and the phone number? You could either run ads to your DM for some type of offer, coupon, or something like that, and say, hey, just send me your email. I send it to you. Just send me your phone number. I send it to you. Or you can drive traffic to a landing page, and that landing page is again giving away something in exchange for a phone number, email, or both. Everyone is saying get on TikTok. Is it really necessary? I know it's popular, but I want to spread myself thin. No, figure out which platform you're willing to show up to every day and do that. Everybody say go to TikTok because it seems as though TikTok is giving out the free reach, the free awareness, for little to no effort. So that's why people always say, hey, go here, go there. Anytime there are not enough content creators for the consumers, you get a lot of reach, you get a lot of awareness. because it's just not even a lot of people on the platform creating content for as many people sitting there watching content. So that's how you do it. And even jumping on TikTok, they say really to grow, you have to really be, pretty decent at creating content, or you have to probably hit TikTok with 3 to 5 pieces of content every day, which is possible, but it will take some effort. Another platform or channel that's giving out, free reach, free engagement is Shorts. So YouTube Shorts. So that's another channel for y'all to look into as well. What platform do you use to send text and email messages is automated? I use a combination of 4 different things. I use ManyChat. So when I just sent out the messages for this, I use ManyChat. I use Slick Text. I use ConvertKit for email, and I use Community. So I use Community, Slick Text, ManyChat for text, and I use ConvertKit for email. What platform do you use to send? Oh, I already read that. How the Done For You service is that for business restarting with a email list? Now is the business service based? If so, yes, that's fine. But other than that, I only do Done For You for businesses that are doing at least 10K per month or more and have a 1% or better conversion rate. I'll probably need to up that to a 2% or better conversion rate. But again, if you're just joining and you haven't got that free course, DM me the phrase 7 days. I'll send that course to you. If you want me to manage your ads, DM me Do It For You, and I'll send you more information about that. Well, my time is up. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this live up. Again, if y'all have any questions, feel free to send me a DM. Thanks for joining.